Guys, welcome in. You probably noticed we're going through this quick. We are getting started with a quickness. We have a brand new title, the Universal $1 Million Championship, on the line tonight. We are going to put it on the line against 8 different people. So, we're going to start off very first match, 8-man match. Now, if you've never seen what we do here, we create the wrestlers, the arenas, the championships. We write all the storylines. We turn off the commentators. And then I do all the commentating. I see it as you see it. We let the computer play it out. And we move on from there. So we are going to get started fast tonight here on Monday Night Meltdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal $1 Million Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Hurt Business, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
What is going on, Rowdy? Welcome to the stream. You wait till you see this title. You will be walking it out tonight. The Universal $1 Million Championship on the line for the very first time. It is going to come out around your waist. Who will be the very first champion? We are about to find out. Now, you guys want to talk about a who's who of wrestling. Bobby Lashley in this match. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, leader of the NWO. The leader of the Bloodline, Roman Reigns, in this match. The leader of DX, Triple H, going to be in this match. The enforcer of the Horsemen, going to walk that belt down. And the man,
weighing in at 311 pounds, GC Rock.
The man, the myth, the legend himself, GC Rock, also going to be in this match. 8 people, elimination. Who is going to be able to walk away with that title tonight? Now, the way this title works, it's almost like you have the World Championship and then you have the Intercontinental title. You have the Universal World Championship, and now you're going to have the $1 Million Championship. Going to work exactly the same. Just yet another gateway into the Universal title. Now, we haven't got to see a whole lot of GC Rock as of late. GC Rock actually on the Raw brand, but making an appearance tonight on the TSW brand. Pony, I am glad you're here. You're going to get to see your new look tonight.
Representing the generation from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman
Roman Reigns, the head of the table, the leader, tribal chief of the Bloodline, now making his way down to the ring. He has had a shot now at the Universal World Championship, could not come up with it, but now can he win this title tonight to line himself back up with the talks of the Universal World Championship? Paul, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Paul wrestling tonight. Bama Boy wrestling tonight. Matter of fact, Bama Boy will be wrestling against Grunning in the very next match. Grunning will have a brand new look. Pony's got a slightly new look, but it's impactful. It's kind of funny. Normally this would probably be a main event type match. However, the way these rivalry matches, wherever they place the rivalry matches, I schedule around those now. In a continuation of the who's who of wrestling, Goldberg now making his way out to the arena, but this crowd knows exactly who it is. Tonight, Royal Rumble in real life will be on. Who's going to win the Rumble tonight?
Representing the Tough Guys from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg!
It's kind of crazy now when we start looking at this new thing, when we start looking at the 2K23 news that is coming out. They have said that the created wrestler models will look as good as this. Brock Lesnar right now not in this match because he is actually the Raw Men's Champion, so.
Representing the NWO from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hollywood Hogan!
Hollywood Hogan, the head of the New World Order. Now, that also hasn't been fleshed out yet. But I would think by now, if he wasn't at least renting the rights to wear the NWO colors, we probably would have heard about it. No. Totally, I totally get it now. I will say it has been a lot better under Triple H, and fingers crossed that Vince doesn't get his hands on it again. What's going on, Sentinel? Welcome to the stream. Sentinel, brand new look tonight. We've seen it in some of my other edited videos. Oh, yeah, Vince. He keeps saying he's not. And look, to his credit, for the first couple weeks he's been back, he hasn't yet. But, yeah, no, I'm with you. His ego's way too big. He can't even help himself. As a matter of fact, like, him even being back is hurting the company right now. So, high fives, Vince.
Representing the Militia from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 275 pounds. The Reaper.
Now, what's interesting, too, about this match we've got going on right here, Totes has actually won the Universal World Championship twice. Goldberg has won it once. A couple others have had their shots and have not been able to win it yet, but these are the two actual former world title holders. So, you would think that Goldberg and Totes kind of favorites in this match, but now you got the likes of Hollywood Hogan. You got Pony almost got me to say Brock Lesnar. But Bobby Lashley, Triple H. Time to play the game, anyone? I'll say this, these guys don't back down from a challenge, and they're going to get all they want and more in this match.
Representing D-Generation X from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game, Triple H.
I don't know, it's kind of funny. The last few weeks I've actually started watching wrestling again, and minus a couple snafus in the Raw, which you're going to have those. One of the programs ran long, and so we didn't get to see what was actually planned for Becky and Bayley. But other than that, I haven't had an issue with the booking so far. But it is obvious Vince likes big men, and all of a sudden big men seem to be the thing. So, however, Triple H keeps writing in some pretty good stories. And you can start to see the character building going on right now. Austin Theory not being buried anymore. Just as one example. And if I was a potential buyer of the WWE, yeah, I'd negotiate with Vince, but I am looking right at Triple H and Stephanie and saying, hey, you guys want jobs? You guys want to come back, do the thing? Now, here we go. I believe this is the debut. Never before seen brand new title coming to our universe mode. And it is the Universal $1 Million Championship.
The champion, representing the Four Horsemen from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 304 pounds. He is the Universal $1 Million Champion, the Enforcer, Rowdy.
It's funny when you look back at the original $1 Million Championship belt, where you had that, but then there was they said that was the most flimsy belt they had ever had. So I was like, man, it would be kind of cool. What could you do to make that a lot stronger of a title belt? Something that's not so flimsy, something that would mean something. Hey, what's going on, Dean? Welcome to the stream, brother. That is, but I do like how it turned out, and then that's how it ends up into our universe mode. So here we go. Like I say quite a bit, if I'm calling some action over, like let's say right now Hogan and Bobby Lashley going after it, you might want to listen to that and then try to watch something else. 8 men in the ring, elimination match. There is going to be a lot of action going on. Right now, you have Triple H and Rowdy facing off. Hogan and Bobby Lashley. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, and Totes McGoats. GC Rock and Goldberg. So, all of them, I don't even think you get any one of these 8. It's hard not to say they're not the favorite to win until you look at the other 7 opponents. So, it is going to be interesting to see how this one all plays out. While they may have called Ric Flair one of the dirtiest players in the game, you know at the end of the day it was probably Hogan. Not for his whole career, but certainly towards the end of it. Now, guys, again, if you're just joining us for the first time, I do not control the wrestlers. I turn off the commentary. I commentate. I'm watching it live as you're watching it. I set up the matches. I create most of the wrestlers. Used to be able to say create them all, but I do create all the arenas. I create all the title belts, and I write all the storylines. Now, if that's something you're really into, if you could, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video. Really helps out the channel. Now look, something over here that we want to talk about is you see Goldberg, and I hope this gets fixed in 2K23. He goes over, he clears off the table, but he never is going to use it. I've never seen him use it. I've never seen the computer do that and actually use it. Right now, the logic, the AI of the computer, whoever does that, or whoever is around it, that should be their number one priority, is to try to put them through that table. Little 2K23 wish list item right there. Triple H now has the tribal chief. But Roman Reigns gets up into the ropes. Goldberg picking GC Rock up, a big slam. And his head might have hit those steel steps. Now, going for the jackhammer. And this might do it. This would be an early exit, but that is a jackhammer on the outside of the ring. And that is a 3 count. GC Rock has been eliminated from this match. There is another one. Roman Reigns takes Goldberg's finishing move and jackhammers Triple H out on the outside of the ring. Now there's an odd number of competitors, so it's something we got to watch out for. How is this going to play out? Totes McGoats trying to get mixed up with and entangled up with Goldberg and Bobby Lashley. Don't know that that's the smartest move. Rowdy has Hogan in the corner and is just going to town on him. Rowdy, you know, is the enforcer of the Four Horsemen. And what is going on, Jane? Welcome to the stream. For those of you who don't know, too, my announcer name is Frankie Two Fingers. So it looks like Totes and Goldberg have squared up. Triple H now putting a pin on Bobby. Bobby kicking out. Hogan, not sure what he's doing, but was moving Rowdy around. Oh, Goldberg trying to jackknife Totes. Totes fighting out of it. And Hogan now in control of the enforcer of the Horsemen. Now, which one is he going to be counting? It looks like he's counting. Okay, both kick out, Rowdy and Totes, both pinned at the time. And Bobby Lashley coming up, getting the short end of the stick. Roman Reigns and Triple H getting after him. Hogan, though, throws Rowdy out and then now starts going after Triple H. Goldberg trying to get Totes in a better position to pin him. 1, 2, and out in 2. Lashley now getting things turned around now that he's not getting double teamed. 1, 2, and only a 2 count by Triple H. Rowdy's still down on the ground out there. Something to keep your eye on. Totes now power bombs Goldberg down to the floor. And I thought Rowdy and Totes might be getting into it a little bit there, but turns out they're not. Goldberg fights through it. Bobby Lashley, though, still staying in charge. Big slam down on the tribal chief. Is that going to do it? 1, 2, and Roman Reigns kicks out in 2. And here it is, jackknife, or jackhammer onto Totes. Goldberg rolls the leg, 2, 3, and Totes has been eliminated. Goldberg now has eliminated both competitors that have left the ring. GC Rock, Totes McGoats out of the match, and it is back to 6 men. One of these 6 men is going to be the champion. Bobby Lashley again hits Roman Reigns with his finisher. 2, 3. And that has got to be a huge upset. Hogan now trying to pin Triple H. 2. And 2 3/4. And then there were 5. Rowdy has Goldberg in the Rowdy recliner. Referee so far out of position, it ain't even funny. Even if Goldberg was tapping, now he didn't tap, but even if he was, the referee had no way to know that. Lashley putting Triple H up into some weird maneuver, but Triple H fights through it. Puts the knuckles to the scunion right to the back of Lashley's head. Goldberg now rolling up Rowdy, but Rowdy kicks out. Now, maybe Rowdy was right. You know, Rowdy's put out on his Twitter that he needed more weight put on. Put on that weight, has it on, and has been doing much better. But here it is, jackhammer to Rowdy. And there is a 3 count, and now Goldberg has eliminated all 3 of them. These guys seem to be at an impasse, but I'll tell you who's not. Goldberg. Well, Triple H is not sure what that's all about. Not even sure. I have never seen that before in my life. Triple H shimmying back into the ring. Jumped over. What is going on? Goldberg also confused by what's happening. Bobby Lashley and Hogan, though, still going after it. We have never seen anything like that come out of this game. Lashley now, 1 count. And Rowdy making his way out of the ring. Bobby Lashley setting up on Hogan for his finisher. Has it locked in. Is Hogan going to tap? The Almighty, this might be the first time somebody besides Goldberg has gotten somebody to tap. But Hogan doesn't tap. Goldberg still really shaken up by what we just witnessed from Triple H. And Triple H might not even be in the building anymore. It's hard to say. Normally, if he was just out of sight, they would shine a light on it, but Goldberg still not having it. Bobby Lashley hits Hogan with the spear, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Lashley is going to get Goldberg out of his funk right now. Now, obviously, he's still over there somewhere because the camera is zoomed way back. There is that. Hits him again. And only a 2 count. Goldberg kicks out. Thought that might have been it, but now remember, Goldberg has had a lot of time to relax and rest. He might have been mentally disturbed by what he saw, but his body physically was resting. Another big slam on to Goldberg. Can Goldberg turn this back around, get the offense going? Hogan getting back to his feet. Oh, Goldberg getting things moving, not letting Lashley try to get out of the ring. Goldberg not having it, though. And now Goldberg hammer punches on top of Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley, though, covering up. But this might, no. Thought it might be it, but it is not. Goldberg, oh, kick right up underneath the chin. Brings him to the center of the ring. Is he going to go for the pin right here? What is going on, SSL? Welcome to the stream, brother. 2, and kicks out in 2. I almost think we've got to do the thing because we know he's still here. So controller assignment. Let's see if we can't get Triple H back over into the... I get it, yeah. So there he is. We can get him on this side. Oh, big slam by Goldberg. Cannot get him on the other side. That is nice. 1, 2, 3.
Lashley has been eliminated.
And if we can get Goldberg just to cross over this gate, it's all we need to do. The thing is, they are not... See, they don't recognize Triple H. That's the problem. Maybe we got to switch it up. Hold on. We just got to get these two wrestling. Switch it up to Goldberg. Come on. Okay. Hold on. Now that the light's on Triple H, so that... I don't know why, though. It won't let me... Stop with the thing. I don't want to get him. Why won't it let me... Okay, hold on. I get in the ring. Sorry about this, guys. Like, yeah, whatever with the thing. Yeah, I don't... Okay, get the thing. Put it down. Stop with... God, dog it. Maybe it's this button right here. Okay. Why won't it let me out of the dang ring? Okay. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Now it should. Why won't it just do the thing? Can I hit him? Can I hit him from here? Okay. Let me get him back over here. Switch up the controller. This is so ridiculous, guys. Like, this never happens. I've even tested this. I just need you to come here, Goldberg. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, it sees... Everything wants to go over there. Controller assignment, one more time. Okay, moving on. Moving on. No champion. We'll have those two face off the next time, but that's beyond ridiculous. I've never seen, you guys have never seen it. I've never seen that happen before either. So we still don't have a champion as of yet for the Universal million championship, but we will. So, coming up next, Grunning's brand new look, facing off against Bama Boys. Now, remember, Bama and Night Violator went on and won. Bama Boys went on and won with Night Violator, beat two guys I didn't even think they'd get beat in a long time in Brute and Walter, but beat them for the tag team championships, and now going to face off against Grunning. Grunning, not as big as he was. Is still a big guy, but not quite as big as he was. He has slimmed up just a little bit, and I think that'll serve him well.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Faces of Fear. From New York, weighing in at 248 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Bad Boy.
Now, something very similar that happened in that last match. Have a hiccup, right? Well, the last time we had Monday Night Madness, the Fiend fought against Robbo, who was going for a record number of title defenses in a row. The Fiend pins Robbo. Robbo reaches up, grabs the rope. The referee doesn't see it. So Penny tonight, in our main event, we'll have the Fiend defending the world title against Robbo.
And his opponent, representing the powerhouse from your darkest fears, weighing in at 301 pounds, the Hammer.
Yeah, I like this look a lot better. Just, I mean, overall, when you look at the old wrestler, the original wrestler, then the next one I like better. I like this one better than all the ones Grunning has had thus far. And that's freaky. Wouldn't want any part of that. Yeah, there's definitely going to have to be a rematch for sure. Bama off to a quick start now. Really, Bama ends up fighting outside of his weight class a lot, especially when you look at the tag team. The tag team division inside TSW has got some big boys in it. And already a 2 count, Bama has to use his speed and the entire ring to maintain the advantage when going against guys that are bigger size than him. Rolls up the leg again. And look, I mean, that's pretty quick. Already got a 2 count. Already got a 2 count sitting on Grunning. Hits him again off the ropes. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically part of those were some lighting issues as well. Now Grunning trying to get it turned around, tried to clothesline him. Bama grabs him before he could do that. And Bama, I mean, straight offense. Grunning looks like he's in the ropes, but ref doesn't see it that way. Calls the 2 count again. And this time only a 1 count. But Bama's got to do this. You know, we talk about pacing of matches quite a bit. When you're the smaller guy, when you're the guy with more stamina, Your pacing might have to be faster to maintain it. There it is. The Roll Tide. 1, 2. Oh, 2.5. Bama can't even believe that. He's like, hey, ref, you got to count that a little faster. Come on. Now, Grunning gets up, and he's like, hey. And you can see right away, Grunning's moves just more powerful, which is why it's important for Bama not to get caught up into too many of those. And that much weight coming off that top rope, that probably equalizes this match out really quick. Grunning up again, back down, power bomb. Oh, that's not even fair. Grunning's lighter size, maybe it's allowing him to do a couple different moves that he couldn't have done before. Almost kind of reminds you of a Damian Priest a little bit. And big Hogan leg drop. Thought he might have gone for the pin, didn't. Instead, doesn't even choke slam him, just choke throws him. Now, power bomb, and not just a normal power bomb, all the way outside to the bottom of the ring. That very thin mat right onto the concrete. That has got to be the great equalizer right there. Oh, Grunning goes to hit Bama. Bama quickly grabs that arm, snap suplex, rolls the leg up, 1, and only a 1 count. Gets him with it again. Move made famous by Rob Van Dam. And that sets up the Roll Tide. Rolls the leg. This might do it. 1, 2, 3. And Bama, who was a little nervous about the size before the match started, turns out size did not matter.
Here is your winner, Bad Boy.
Bama kind of on a roll here as of late. Won the tag team titles with his partner, Night Violator, and now gets a big win over Grunning. Grunning, tough competitor. Bama's like, hey, Kamish, are you watching this? Face of the franchise. So now we go. This is a big match right here. When you look at this isn't technically like a number 1 contender match, but Milkman was thought to be a favorite to be one of the new upcoming world champions. Got his shot at the world title, lost. Haven't seen a whole lot from him since. And now it would go a long way if Sentinel beats Milkman. It would also go a long way for Milk working his way back into the title picture if he could come up away with the win against Sentinel. So, big match, and this is one of the reasons why I really wanted to split all the wrestlers into three different shows. These are matches that we might not have seen before because there was too many wrestlers. We had over 100 wrestlers. It's too many.
Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Maniacs from Aberdeen, Scotland. Weighing in at 275 pounds, the Milkman.
So you look, Bama, Milkman, Sentinel, McWayne, just all these different, SC Jumpman, that's another one. Getting more opportunities that they have more than earned, I think. But now there's actual slots, so we can fill these slots and get everybody involved. Before we could only get like a couple here involved and a couple there involved and a couple over here involved. Now we can start getting and seeing a lot more stuff. So let me talk about the new looks and what we like in the new looks. I'm really digging this new look from Sentinel. I think it's more fitting with the mask.
And his opponent, representing the powerhouse.
Look, he literally has his fingers crossed.
275 pounds. The Blueprint, Big Sinister.
When he said that, I was like, yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And Frankie two fingers. Undisputed Era. Sentinel, that's another one. Like, you look at some of these wrestlers, like, he's another one I can see holding the world title. Being the face of the company, you know what I mean? Here we go. When you look at the opponents there, these wrestlers are both roughly the same size. They're very similar. Milk might have a little bit more height. Sentinel might have a little bit more weight, but not by much in either category. So very, very similar. So no real advantage there. The advantage is going to have to come from pacing. Making the right moves at the right time. Like not letting Milkman get a big knee off the top rope. Milkman, too, even with his height, can pull that move off. Another Damian Priest-type wrestler. Sentinel says, no thank you. Return to sender, big hip toss. But Milk covers just a little bit faster than he thought he was going to and delivers a big clothesline. Milk stays on the offensive. Says he's got to get his deliveries in, you know what I mean? You got to be careful when Milkman comes knocking on the back door. That's how little brothers are made. Milk now rolls the leg. 1, 2. And a 2.5 count. That is a lot farther. That is a lot farther than I thought that count would go. But again, you start delivering some of these moves to the outside, and it'll speed a match up quick. Milk now delivering the bows. Can Sentinel survive this initial onslaught and then turn around? Looks like he's starting to do it right now. Turn this around. But now, from here on, he's got to kind of stay in control a little bit, get things back to even. A 2 count again on Milk. And oh, this will do it. This will speed things up. Big power bomb, rolls the leg. This might do it. 1, 2. And a 2.5, so I'm telling you. Has that armbar, like a reverse armbar, locked in on the ground. Is Milk gonna tap? No, rolls through. Oh, big knee right to the head. Another knee, throwing the bows. And went downstairs. That was kind of a bit of a low blow, I think. But now, look, Milk turning it up another level. Is Sentinel going to be able to survive this? One. Only a 1 count, but he needs to get back to his feet with the quickness. There it is again. The bows, but catches the leg, does not let him finish it off. And back and forth they go. And going to the top rope. Does Sentinel see it coming? Does not. And if you hit me with the knee to the groin, you're pinning me. And he kicks out anyway. I'm telling you what. You ball bust me off the top rope. That's it. Done. Not having it. I will find you in the locker room afterwards, but I'm not having it anymore in the ring. No, thank you. Milkman now going for his finishing move. Hits it. Rolls the leg. 1, 2. And Sentinel kicks out again. Wowzers. Now Sentinel's kicking out, but can he turn it around? That's the question. Off the top rope. Oh, cross body slam. And brought to his feet again, and again with the elbows. And Sentinel cannot stop the offense. Milk is on a roll. It is time to go solo. Ice Ice Baby. Da-dunk-a-da-dunk-a-dunk-down. Now see, this is what I'm talking about. He cleared the table. Good for him. Never gonna mess with the table again. He cleared the table to then get up and put a pin on. 1, 2, 3. I hope they fix that in 2K23. That's what I'm saying. Milkman, though, that is a hard-fought battle, and I don't think it has changed my opinion one way or the other. I can see both these guys in the world title picture. Well, he's in the Maniacs for a reason. That's kind of freaky right there. The little did this. Like, that's serious. I'm like, God dang, that guy's serious right there. Get that man a drink. What is going on, Becky? You made it just in time, I have a feeling. Becky's got a new look tonight, too. One thing we're going to watch out for, though, maybe. I don't know. Who knows what happens, but Becky, you're going to want to pay close attention to this match. I have a feeling. I have no idea. No idea. Cross my heart. No idea what's going to happen. I just think there's a possibility that you are somehow involved in this match. I can't know for sure. Again, this is a rivalry match. But you're Witcher's rival, not her. So I'm just saying that somehow, who knows what that's going to turn into. Yeah. You jump off the top rope. You put your right knee right in my groin. I'm tapping out. You don't even have to pin me. Break your 2 finger. He gone. I'm out. We're not doing it no more. When it heals, I'm coming back for you, though. Kick you right in the northeastern Winchesters, if you know what I'm saying.
Way to the ring, representing American Alpha from Arlington, Texas, the Women's World Champion, the Witch.
Now remember, Witcher just won the belt off the New World Order leader, Heather D., who the Women's New World Order, for the most part, minus one faction member, has moved on to Monday Night Raw. One faction member, though, Allison Wagner, still in TSW for right now. Who knows what she'll be in the future? I have no idea. That might just be a short-term thing. Might be long-term. We don't know. But something to keep our eye on. But I know Becky on her social media has been calling out Witcher. Witcher has responded. But then somehow tonight, the match is set between Witcher and Christy Earp. So, yeah, that could be something. This is what I'm talking about.
The powerhouse from Virginia, Rebecca Dawn.
It was supposed to be Christy Earp, but Rebecca making her way down to the ring, her music hitting, and her getting down to the ring right now. Now, no title on the line, I don't think. Then again, the way this match was set up, it wasn't even supposed to be Becky in the ring. She must have slipped. Oh, Christy Earp a 5. Said, hey, I'm going to take this one. You wait back here. Oh, new look. You like it. It's not just the colors. There's some other subtle things that are in there as well. But yeah, no longer a member of the Spitfire Warriors. If you look back, the Spitfire Warriors, one of them is taking a break from wrestling right now. The other two are actually on Monday Night Raw. Becky decided to stay with Sentinel, and now is in a faction actually with her husband. So, she is the only female member, so she will not be a part of a tag team, but still very interesting to see what happens there. Who's the third member? It's got to be a third member. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We do not know at this time who that is. All we know is there's got to be one. So Witcher and Becky get a chance to go at it. No longer just a social media challenge. It is now live and in the ring. And then here's kind of the question. You have Witcher's the world title holder right now in the women's division. What happens, even though the title's not on the line, what happened if Becky wins this match? What happens if she just has a good showing in this match? Our very next pay-per-view, and all three brands are going to be a part of it, is going to be the Royal Rumble. But what happens? Will they face off at the Royal Rumble? Will they face off before that? For the title, with the title belt on the line? No, I don't even know. Big DDT. And while Witcher was kind of getting the best of Becky inside the ring, not the same thing has not been happening on the outside of the ring. The other thing, too, is remember, Phoenix is the women's European champion. So in Raw, you have the Intercontinental Championship. In SmackDown, you have the U.S. In TSW, you have the European. All same, equal across the board. Those are the gateways to the world title holders. But again, this is just another example. Becky, now with the brand split out, getting bigger shots than she was getting before. Oh, 2.5. Wasn't even going to count it. But I think Becky thought she was done wrong there by the referee. Oh, gets her in the back off the top rope. Elbow. Shocked that Witcher recovered that fast. That was a very awkward landing. Normally, that has been known to end matches when wrestlers are in that position. Now, Witcher going reverse armbar. We just saw this in an earlier match, but lets her up. Is she going to go for the pin? No. Kick right to the ribs. Tries it again. Becky stops it initially, but oh! Witcher tries to get out of there. Becky catches her right and dirty and slams her 3 times into the mat. Once, twice, 3 times a slamming. Now heads up to the top rope. Is she going to go for the elbow again? No! Goes for the suicide belly to belly. Misses it. Witcher now gets her. Reverse back suplex. And gets to work again on the upper body. Remember, her finishing move really is the Witch's Brew. And it has to do with a submission to the upper body. So, working on it right now. That upper body trying to set her up for the Witch's Brew. So now, right here, and I'll tell you, Witcher is honestly more dangerous inside the ring than outside the ring. There's a move that she does in the corner. This is it. She has won on this move. Is Becky going to be able to kick out of this? 1, 2, and 2.5 kicks out of it. That's crazy because Witcher has won off of that move multiple times. Then there's this, the Witch's Brew. Now back to back. I've never seen anybody survive this. Will Becky tap out or will she stay in? She does not tap out. First one to get those 2 moves back to back. Witcher's like, what is going on? What is happening? Becky playing a little possum now. Tries to turn on the offense. Here we go. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And a 2 count. You can see Becky, see the frustration. Grabs her again. Big slam. That might do it. But she isn't going for the pin. She throws her, gets her, and I will tell you what, this is one of the ones I would keep her out of this ring, would not let her be in the ring. Or you throw her right back in. That's another option. Like there's plenty of options. Goes, rolls her up one more time. 1, 2. And kicks out in 2. Now it's right here. Picks her up, throws her outside the ring. Can she stay the aggressor on this? Something in the crowd seems to have her distracted. But she recovers in time. Lets Witcher know, hey, I'm running things around here. Law don't go around here, Law Dog. Gets her, throws her, tries to throw her into the steps. Witcher stops herself. And oh, that was almost a huge right hand. Witcher, though, stops the right hand from coming. Throws Becky into the stairs. Throws her into the stairs again. And those steel stairs are unforgiving. Is she going for the pin right now? Does 1. And only a 1 count. It is almost like, and I don't want to jinx anything, but it is almost like Becky is starting to get stronger as this match goes on. Oh, she went for the witch's brew. No, that is the move, the same move she does. I did not know that she could do it without the assist of the corner buckles there. Went for the witch's brew. Becky turns it around. DDT rolls the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Becky comes away the winner. Now, why she didn't win the world title, I would say that has got to be as good a reason as any to get a shot at it.
Here is your winner, Rebecca Dawn.
Becky beating the Women's World Champion tonight and beating her clean. No interference from the outside, a 4-star match, and you guys know if it hits 4, it is a 5-star match. It's like always, for whatever reason, with the computer playing the computer, it's always 1 star behind. So Becky getting things turned back around. 2 brand new looks, too. We have Dave coming out with his brand new look. We saw Sentinel's new look earlier tonight. We haven't seen Ponies yet. That is coming up. And Digital Dog, look at that. Brand new look from Digital. While these 2 guys make their way down to the ring, I am going to go get something to drink, or this is not going to work for much longer. What a great win. And I'll be right back.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 351 pounds, the Engineer Dog. And his opponent from England, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dangerous Dave.
These are another 2 looks I like a whole lot. Like, it just seems a little more simplified. I got it, but I think Digital looks more digital. I like Dave's look too. That is a freaky looking dude, Digital. Big boy though. But here we go. You look at Dave, Sentinel, Dave, both former hunters, and I'm not convinced that that's all done with. Even though it doesn't look, they're not wearing their hunter outfits now. I wouldn't count the hunters out ever. They will probably resurface again whenever they are needed. But with everybody going to the different brands and everybody doing different things, and the Hunter belt no longer in contention for, it will be interesting to see how that plays out in the future. Digital now, Dave in the corner. Dave is actually doing fairly well, staying out of the big moves. Like, he's having moves put on him, but the big moves are missing. Now, where I would have took Witcher outside before, I am not sure I would take. Like, when you look at Dave versus Digital, if I was Dave, I'm probably not taking Digital outside the ring. Because if he does get something turned around, oh, look at the referee. Gave him a little tappy-tappy right in the old tapioca there. Oh. If I was Dave, I would get up and punch the ref right in the mouth. Give him a punch right in the mouth. Yeah, he does. Yeah. He reminds me of the guy, remember the really big, like, Chinese martial arts guy? He is always playing the bad guy in the movies. His chest is like this big. Like, his chest comes out to here. Huge guy. That's who Dave reminds me of. Like, in the face, looks very similar. Digital, though, trying to get Dave to tap out. Dave does not. Fights through it, but again, that is not a super high impact move. Almost choke slammed it, and I'm going to tell you what, Dave better watch out, because if he's got that one loaded up and ready to go, he can hit you with that at any time. And that's the kind of thing you're not going to want to get on the outside of the ring. Yeah, the guy in Bloodsport. Yep. That's exactly right, Pony. Yeah, I just saw a documentary on him. Like, he retired from acting, or he said he did, and then he did 2 more movies after that. Hasn't done too much since. He's a consultant, lives in L.A. Pretty modest house, too. Like, very, very nice neighborhood, very nice house, but very modest house also. It's interesting. I like seeing the where are they now things. Dave again takes him to the outside. And this is one of the things, if I was going to take a guy to the outside, I'd clear off that table, I'd put him on top of it, and I'd put him through it. Like, I would use everything I could. I would use those steel stairs over there. I'd throw him into it. Digital, and it's going to take a lot to really get Dave go. Oh, see? Ouch. Game over. Rolls the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Like, I'm telling you, you get that from the outside. Digital choke slam? No, you're not getting up from that.
Here is your winner, the Engineer, Dog.
Digital, another one. Could you see Digital as the world champion? I think he's got enough electronics and robotics. He might be able to do it. New look. Possibly a new winning streak. Now, Bret Hart, not really a member of the SmackDown brand, but has won the European Championship, which is a TSW title. So 3 TSW members will be going for it tonight. Another brand new look being debuted tonight is actually Blackheart. His attire will make a lot more sense now. It kind of fits with the theme. We got that one. Matter of fact, it was Blackheart's attire that got me changing everybody's attire. Yeah, he's going to need quite a bit of Tylenol. Yeah, he could be the new Vader. Luke, I'm your father. The most famous line that was never said in Star Wars. Similar, but not like that. Such a feeling you know it to be true. So Strudel getting a shot tonight. And really what this is doing is starting to kind of bring into focus a little bit better the title picture, like who needs to be where, what needs to be who, how needs to be where, why.
Is a fatal four-way match and is for the European Championship.
Yeah.
Introducing the challenger, representing the Power Trip from London, England, weighing in at 275 pounds, Stone.
Strudel making his way down to the ring, got a little glowy stuff going on. Now that Recon Delta is a member of the Raw brand, the Power Trip has gone back to just two people. Strudel and Teddy. Yeah, I agree. Bicentennial, man. That makes a lot of sense. Especially if I made him bald. He'd probably look a lot like him. One of the greatest entrances. Blackheart. I'll tell you the other thing. I'm kind of glad that not every match is a title match.
And introducing the challenger from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Butcher, Blaq Hart.
Still have a fair number of title matches on the thing, but if you watch real wrestling, every match is not a title match by any stretch. Black Heart. The word black in the middle of a heart, and the heart is black. Then on the pants, the hearts are red, but the center's black. Black Heart. Just telling you a little bit on the nose on this one. So this is going to be another elimination match. TSW European Championship on the line. I'm only calling it this stuff. You're going to hear me call it the Raw Intercontinental title. You're going to hear me call it the SmackDown US title and the TSW European title for a little while so you get used to it. And then I'm going to stop calling them by their show names because they will only be defended on their show to show members, even if it's in a pay-per-view. Now, one of the longest tenured tag teams, one of the original.
Representing the Maniacs from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Machine.
One of the original tag teams, the Maniacs, but easily the longest tenured Maniac, SC Jumpman. SC Jumpman, if you go back through the whole thing, has gone through quite a few different renditions, but this is by far my favorite. Well, thank you. I really enjoy that. I'm really excited, too, about 2K23. It makes me want to stop doing this until then, but then I don't want to stop doing this until then because we have things that we could set up. And we will.
And introducing the champion, representing the Hart Foundation from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the European champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart, we have seen quite a bit of Bret Hart, which I will never complain about that. One of the greatest technicians in all of pro wrestling of all time. I wish Bret Hart would come back as a manager and teach what Stu Hart taught him. Like, be the guy. Reform the Hart Foundation. Have his own, little stable of wrestlers that he trains. And then make them the Hart Foundation. and then let them go crazy in the WWE or in AEW or wherever they want to do it, right? There is some members of technically the Hart Foundation and some different pro wrestling things right now, but they're not together, so no longer part of the Hart Foundation. But here we go, elimination match. Can one of the TSW wrestlers bring back the TSW European title? Really, when you look at storylines that are going on in TSW, a lot of them really revolve around right now, can TSW, the TSW brand wrestlers, wrestle their titles back? You look at the Raw, they have their titles. You look at SmackDown, they have their titles. You look at, really it's minus this one, but Robbo got robbed, right? So he's going to get another shot, but it's almost like if you're in TSW, you can't root for Robbo. Robbo's on the SmackDown brand. You don't want Robbo winning the TSW title. 2. And a 2 count. Strudel. Even though you want to root for Robbo to beat the Fiend, right? It's almost like in Avatar. When you watch Avatar, I don't know if you realize this, but you're rooting against the humans. You're rooting against your own race of people to fail. It's amazing that they've done that. And it's kind of the same here. You want to root for Robbo, but really you shouldn't. You should want the Fiend to win. He is a TSW brand wrestler. So, Bret Hart, not really known for his top rope shenanigans, cross bodies Blaq. 2 and 2.5. Oh, SC Jumpman delivers the 2 knees. Now puts Strudel into a submission hold. Bret Hart jumping pile driver. Is that going to do it for Blaq? Don't know, because he's not going for the pin. Referee ends up hitting Bret Hart. Almost saves Blaq. And Bret Hart started to go after the referee. Instead, gets Blackheart in the sharpshooter. Blackheart, could he possibly join the Hart Foundation? He's got Hart right in his name. Spelled a little different, but that could be fixed. Bret rolls the leg. 2, 3, and Bret Hart puts out Blackheart. Now down to a triple threat match. Still elimination style, though. SC Jumpman getting back to his feet. And which one of them is going to be able to take it to the final 2? This is the tough part right here. What is he doing? Oh, this is like a switch sit power bomb. And I guess one good power bomb deserves another, so he's going to try to power bomb him right into the rail. And that's an owie, if I've ever seen an owie before. Very cool. Yeah, I enjoy playing it too. Soon we're going to start a new series. I'm actually trying something else right now to see if I can't figure out Red Dead 1, but I got to find it first. But we still do have a few things, and we will always, I think we'll continually play Red Dead Online. 2 count by Strudel onto Bret Hart. Bret Hart, remember, your current champion, but again, we're really trying to pull for either Jump or Strudel. So when these guys are fighting against each other like they're doing right now, it is not good for the TSW brand. 1 and a 1 count. Both of them need to be getting the champ out of the match, and then those two can decide who takes it. Jump's like, hey, you hush your mouth, announcers. I got time to listen to your stuff. Yeah, the fact that they're double teaming, like they're double teaming the wrong one. There they go. How long is this going to last, though? One good move deserves another. Now they're even double tabling them. That's the thing they need to do, but usually at that point, one of them starts to turn on the other. There we go. Strudel locks in the crossface. That is not the tasty pastry, but that is kind of a version, not the exact version, but kind of a version. Bret Hart fights through it. I think Jumpman is just happy to take out whoever. That is why he's in the Maniacs. 1, 2, oh, 2. And what is this? Is he going to lock in the sharpshooter? He can do it from anywhere. Will SC Jumpman tap out? Can Strudel get back to his feet? And he doesn't, but now goes for the pin. I mean, he might have taken enough out of him where he can't kick out. 2. And SC Jumpman out in 2 again. Strudel, though, is like, hey, no rest for the wicked. Jump finally gets that turned back around. And it looks like these guys are back once again. No, they're not. Yeah, it's just complete mayhem is what it is. It's all good. I knew what you were saying. Now the two of them letting SC Jumpman wrestle up a little bit. Might be over in the corner there signing some autographs. Fans trying to give SC Jumpman some words of encouragement. Bret Hart, though, firmly in control of what's going on with Strudel. The Maniac leader. The Power Trip leader. The new, well, really kind of leader. I mean, they're in tag teams now, but... And that move might do it. Jump, rolls him up. 1. No, just a 1 count. So it's going to take quite a bit more to get Bret Hart out of this match. Remember, in the main event coming up, we still have Robbo versus the Fiend in a rematch because the Fiend pinned Robbo. Robbo reached up at the count of 1 and grabbed the ropes. Referee did not see it, counted all 3. Commissioner Penny says, no, that is not going to stand, and has turned it back around. And they have their rematch match tonight. Look at Bret Hart. Good teammate there. Stretching Strudel out. Strudel's like, thanks. Appreciate it. I got it from here. Bret Hart in the wrong position. Look at that. I would call that a super Hurricane Rana. And under the old saying of no good deed goes unpunished. 2 3/4. Strudel almost out of the match. Bret Hart running to get back into it. That might do it, 2. And I thought that was going to be it. It looked like that was SC Jumpman's finisher. And applied on the outside. But Bret Hart somehow, the champ, still kicks out. Kicks out now, fights out. And I thought Jump was just trying to get Strudel out of the way so he could take on Bret Hart. Not the case. Oh, big slam. Strudel now rolls up the leg. 1, 2. 2 3/4. So I have a feeling from right now, right here at this moment, whatever happens is going to happen fast. Bret Hart gets on him, backbreaker. Jump wisely, well, and then unwisely. Wisely got in the ring and now gets back out. I don't see how Strudel doesn't tap to this, and he does. So now it all rests on SC Jumpman. Can he beat Bret Hart to bring back the TSW European title back to TSW? And Bret Hart just going through everybody now. So far has made everybody tap. Is Jump gonna tap? And he does. Bret Hart will remain the European champion. Bret Hart on quite a run with that European championship, as a matter of fact.
Here is your winner, and still European champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
So Bret Hart remains the European champion. When is TSW going to be able to get that belt back off of him? Don't know. Totally forgot about this. Angel, so when you see Angel's brand new look, you're probably looking at the guy on the right in the silver and black going, who the heck is that? But look, Pony's got a new look. So Paul and Pony right now going up against the Authority wrestling against McWayne and Angel. Who is going to come out on top of this? Because when you look at this, Paul, obviously the largest guy in the ring. But is the speed of the Authority going to be able to make up for when Paul is in the ring? Or is Paul just going to dominate? That's going to be really what we're looking out for right here. Yeah, we are going to start playing The Last of Us 1, the remake for PS5. Probably later next week is when we will kick that series off.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 478 pounds. The Brain Busters.
The Brain Busters, brand new, newly formed tag team, making their way down to the ring. I really like Pony's new look. I mean, it's one of those looks where I could see that guy in the ring.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 464 pounds, the Authority.
Now, I'll tell you, Angel's gone through some transformations ever since beating Father Time to start leading the Authority. He has actually got himself on quite a winning streak, and gone through a little transformation of outfits there. McWayne, haven't got to see him in a minute. Now, remember, the last time we were watching him in tag team action was not faring so well. Does that change now? Now he's gone on to some singles matches, had a lot of success in the singles matches. Is he going to have that same success here tonight? Now, you see, I tell you, Paul is by far the bigger guys, right? Not by height. By muscle density. I mean, to the point, Angel's like, I'm out. McWayne, you're going to have to get in there and get him. Now, these guys are going to have to rely on their speed. McWayne taking it up to the top rope. I mean, why not let it fly? Paul getting back to his feet. And big clothesline off the top. Now, I wanted to name Paul and Pony PP, but they would not let me do it in the game. They said that is not allowed, sir. I said, all right. Off the second rope now, another clothesline. And that's exactly what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to use the entire ring. And then, again, we say it. Here we go, power bomb. That is one of the things McWayne is known for, that power bomb. Inside to outside the ring, the way that he does it. That is another game we will be playing on the channel. There's another one, Horizon Zero Dawn. Never played it. Never played Days Gone. So we're going to be getting into some of those games. And plus, you know, Season 11 is going to come out for the Division 2. We will be playing that as well. So this is not a Falls Count Anywhere match. You can hear the referee counting out. There is no titles on the line, but a win by either one of these teams probably goes a long way in saying they deserve a tag title shot. Now, McWayne's been in there for a while. Pony hasn't found a way to get into this match. Paul's been in there for a while, but here we go. Looks like Paul's going to try to get Pony in. Does. Gets the tag in. But McWayne stays in control. Goes, rolls the leg. 1. Well, that was 2.5, which was odd. I didn't think we'd get to 2, much less 2.5. Right now, McWayne on another level. Pony, though, looks like he's right up in them ropes. Referee apparently doesn't see it that way. Pony now fights through it, and can he get things turned back around? Starting to, and not just starting to get things turned back around, but keeping it on his half of the ring. Very smart. That's very smart tag team. McWayne, when he's fighting the guy over on the other side, you got to bring him back to your side. Makes him easier to control. If something was to get spun around, look, Pony recovers pretty fast. McWayne, though, reverses it out again. Here we go. Sit down sausage coming from McWayne. Rolls him up. 1, 2. And Paul there to break up the count in 2. And then distracts McWayne. Is Pony going to be able to get back to his feet? Angel getting counted over there. Gets back out of the ring. Pony, though, Paul does his thing. Lets Pony get recovered. And now Pony taking it up to the top rope. Paul getting back to his feet. Big Hogan leg drop off that top rope. 2. And Angel there to break it up. So back and forth they go. Pony throws him out. Goes back up to the top rope again. McWayne, I don't think McWayne sees Pony on the top. Oh, he does see him. He stops Pony's finisher. Clotheslines, rolls the leg, 2. And only a 2 count. Holy cow, McWayne knows. Sit down sausage. McWayne named his own finishing move. Here we go again with another sit down sausage. 1, 2, 3. And the Authority come away winners. I'm telling you, like, that's their first tag team match, and they are going up against another tag team that has been doing it for a minute. So, no shame there. They have got to get down their timing a little bit, but as they do, they could end up going pretty far in that tag team division. They have a unique thing. If they can get some quick tags in and out, they have the power and the speed on the same team. So, something to keep an eye on right there. Another rivalry match. We are going to get to see Ozzy, who is the current Universal Women's Champion. Title not on the line tonight. Again, it says submission match. Highly doubt that. It's probably a whatever match. We have never seen the submission match actually work when the computer calls it. And the computer was the one calling it. But is going to be facing off against Rhea Ripley. What is this going to mean for down the road, though? If Rhea Ripley does well in this match, is she going to get her shot at the Universal title? I'm telling you, not since China have I believed another woman could wrestle men. Rhea Ripley might be that one.
The following contest is a submission match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Anarchist from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I'm almost most excited about is having the bloodline and the different factions in 2K23. They're not in the game right now. Having the Judgment Day, which Rhea Ripley's a part of, but having the Judgment Day faction in. Now, I made them, right? But it doesn't say Judgment Day, so it says different things, even for the bloodline. So that'll be very exciting to have a lot more updated stuff, the updated factions in the game. And I'm excited to see more and more how much information comes out about the game in these upcoming weeks. Game releases March 17th, or you can get early access by buying one of the other ones. And I'll be honest, like, if you really like wrestling, you enjoy the game, you want to, get into doing some stuff. This year, the Ultimate Edition, last year, the Ultimate Edition. There's been years previous where I'm like, you don't really need it. But these last couple years, it's a lot of content.
England, the Universal Women's Champion, the X Factor, Oxley.
One of the best looking title belts in the game. I mean, the base part of the belt, Big Goldie. We had to make a women's version of it. I thought it was only fair. And Ozzy comes away winning the very first and having the very first reign as the Universal Women's World Champion. Now, even though Ozzy's a part of the TSW brand, any of the Universal title holders can wrestle on any of the shows. So that is a positive thing about the Universal Champions. Same thing with the 3 Triple Crowns in the men's division. There's only 3 Triple Crown titles, but they are defended on all 3 shows. Or can be defended on all 3 shows against anybody. But it's going to get down to the point where if it's going to be defended on SmackDown, it will be against a SmackDown brand wrestler. If it's on TSW, it's against a TSW brand wrestler. So it won't be like, it's defended on SmackDown against the Raw brand wrestler and a TSW champion. So this should be a very, very interesting match. Both women very tough. You can see they're just about the same size, the same height. This is going to come down who makes the least amount of mistakes, I feel. And Rhea playing it up to the crowd might not have been in her best interest at that exact time, because that has allowed Ozzy to recover and get back after it. Following this match is going to be the TSW Men's World Title. It will be on the line tonight. If you remember before, Fiend pins Robbo. Robbo reaches up, grabs the rope. Referee doesn't see it, counts the 1, 2, 3, so Penny says no, they are going to do it again. Fiend currently wearing the title. However, if Robbo wins, that won't even count. He has got to win it tonight, and it will be his first title win. He will simply be carrying the belt back down the stage. Back down to the ring. If Robbo wins tonight, it will go as a title defense. I just didn't want to switch it up. I didn't want to get in there and mess with it. So Fiend can carry it down, but our current champion technically is still Robbo. Rhea, not known for this, goes up top. Hits Ozzy with an elbow. And now, here she goes. Big slam. Oh, thought she was going for the pin. Didn't go for the pin. And now going for a crazy looking submission hold. Ozzy trying to fight through it. Can't quite reach the ropes. Referee right on top of everything that's going on though. And Ozzy flips out of it. And again, a little faster than I thought she had planned on, but gets her anyway, power bombs her. But now, here we go with the mistakes. Ozzy luckily recovers fast enough, but started playing it up to the crowd, but Rhea Ripley recovering fast. Ozzy recovering fast. Both ladies in this ring have been recovering very fast. Now remember, title belt is not on the line, but Ozzy is the current Universal Women's Champion. She could very easily appear on the next Monday Night Raw. And on Monday Night Raw, we are going to see, once again, the Universal $1 Million title belt. To see if we can determine who the winners are going to be. Whoa! Over the top rope, flippity-dippity. A little 360 in the air, end over end, lands right onto Ozzy, but Ozzy recovers really quick. And that has been really the story of this match. Back and forth they go. Both wrestlers recovering, I think, a little faster than they're used to. Most wrestlers do not recover as fast as these two, and that is what has given them the advantage previous, but now they are doing it back and forth to each other, and I don't think either one of them are used to that. Rhea Ripley tonight trying to prove that she deserves a shot at the Universal Women's Champion. And I would think so far, win or lose, she has kind of already proven that fact as it is. Guys, while we have just a brief little moment here, remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. All the support is appreciated. The sooner we can get to 1,000, the sooner that we can get monetized, the cooler it is going to get for us. We've got these really big ideas as far as getting some replica championships, letting community members wrestle for them, and then me ship you the title belt. These things cost about $400 a piece, though. But that is the plan once we can get to there. Believe you me, I don't need the money, but I'm going to use the money from the channel to make cooler things for the community. Ozzy now starting to get things turned back around. Gets Rhea back into the ring. Gets her up and right on down. Huge slam. Does she go for the pin? Thought she might, but she doesn't. And, oh, that might do it right there. No. Again doesn't go for the pin, but she is showing her right now why she is the Women's Universal World Champion. I cannot believe with those three big power moves she just did, she did not go for the pin, not one time. I'm not saying she would have got a 3 count, but I'm not saying she wasn't going to get a 3 count either. Here she goes again. Will she go for... Oh, started again to go for the pin. But that, she was up in the ropes. Probably wouldn't have made it. Now goes for a submission hold. Has her hands locked up underneath that chin. And Rhea taps out. But I think at the end of the day, one thing has been proven. Rhea Ripley could challenge for this title. You know, if it was Rhea Ripley, this is exactly how it would go down. That is exactly how it would go down. Rhea Ripley hits Ozzy with a cheap shot just to say, hey, look, you better enjoy that championship while you got it because I am coming for it. Ozzy cannot believe it, but I bet you Ozzy will not get fooled again. And once again, submission match actually worked. But the referee was counting 1, 2, 3, so I don't know that it was technically just a submission match. Now, the moment we have been waiting for, not last show, not the show before, but the last TSW show, which is 3 shows ago, the leader of the Horsemen, at the time, some things have transpired with the Horsemen. He's still a member of the Horsemen, but the leader of the Horsemen was going for a record 7 straight title defenses of the world title. Rowdy, Totes and Goats have defended that title 6 times in a row, and that is the current record. Robbo has now defended it also 6 times. So going for a record tonight. Even though the Fiend's going to be bringing the belt down, technically, Robbo is still the world champion. So, if the Fiend can win tonight, he will become the TSW brand new champion. If he cannot, Robbo will break the record for 7 straight title defenses.
And is for the World Championship.
Robbo probably not used to this. It has been at least 8 matches since this has ever happened. Robbo is going to make his way out to the ring first and without his title belt. Also, Robbo has a very new look. Kind of forgot that we completely switched up Robbo's look. Same color scheme idea, same stuff, but I like this a lot more. That vest reminds me a lot of Daryl in The Walking Dead. Yeah, in game too, like if they ever made it, like Ozzy would be another one. I could see her wrestling guys. Like, that's how tough she is. You know, we joke about, like, between her and Cheyenne, who is the greater champion. But I don't think I'd put Cheyenne against... I'd put her against some cruiserweights. But I don't think I'd put her just up against anybody all willy-nilly. So, see, this is the funny thing. Again, you want to root against the Fiend, right? But the Fiend is a TSW wrestler. Will the Fiend be able to keep the world title in TSW? Right now, TSW's top 2 titles technically aren't even being held by TSW wrestlers. Even though the Fiend's going to walk out with the world title, technically Robbo is still the TSW world champion. It's Avatar. It's the Avatar situation all over again. What's going on, Eagle? Welcome to the stream, brother. in what could be one of the longest entrances, you know, and it's no joke. I thought it was pretty funny the other night, well, last night, when LA Knight came out to the ring and made a mockery of Bray Wyatt's entrance. But Bray Wyatt has got like the longest entrance. Anytime he does something, I make dinner, I make a 5-star meal, I take it down to my friend's house, I drop it off for their family so that they could have some stuff to eat. I sit down, I visit for a couple hours, have a few drinks, I come back, and Bray Wyatt's just about made it to the ring. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Robbo's new look myself. But yeah, Bray Wyatt coming out with the little hat. He came out with the, not Bray Wyatt, LA Knight came out with the little lantern. It was like, and turned it off. Hilarious. It'll be interesting to see tonight, you know, in the Royal Rumble, what in the heck is a dark match? Like, what's that exactly consist of? Mr. Fiend, if you could just get around to get into the match, we would all appreciate it. TSW World Championship on the line is
Introducing
Robbo.
the challenger from Wolverhampton, England, weighing in at 241 pounds, Robbo. And introducing the champion from parts unknown, weighing in at 360 pounds, he is the world champion, Bray Wyatt.
Is Robbo, a SmackDown wrestler, going to be able to bring home the Hardcore Championship? Ring the bell. World Championship on the line. Will Robbo break the TSW longest running defense tenure tonight, putting it at 7, beating out Rowdy and Totes Magoats' run, both of 6? Or will Bray Wyatt finally bring home the world title, the thing that he's been trying to do for these past couple months and is yet to be able to do? Robbo goes up to the top. Not sure the Fiend sees him coming, and he doesn't. Elbows right across the face off that top rope. And Robbo staying on him. Now, before, when Robbo was defending titles, he would typically get off to a slow start. Robbo is known to get off to a slow start. Now, Robbo has won on this move before. It is like a version of the Witch's Brew. But tonight seems to be getting off to a pretty quick start. Is that going to play? Is that going to play into this match at all? We don't know. Or is it going to go back and forth? Like, it's hard to say what is going on, because the Fiend starting to get things turned back around to the Fiend. Very powerful moves. So it's not going to take as many moves, but to be honest, Robbo's got some strong moves himself. Oh, thought he was going to do the thing. Bray Wyatt's got some freaky moves. Yeah, this could take a minute. Already a 2 count on Robbo. And I'm with you guys. Like, it is hard rooting for the Fiend, but you gotta kind of do it. You need the world title in TSW. It's the same thing with rooting against Bret Hart. You need a TSW wrestler to take that European Championship back from him and get him off the show. So if you think about it right now, you got Robbo, who's a SmackDown brand wrestler, but he's taking up a main event slot. Which one of us could have been, or which one of you could have been in a main event slot in your brand? You know what I mean? But this match, too big, really, to not be the main event of the night. So that is how that happens. Robbo still getting after the Fiend. Has him locked in that sharpshooter. Now, if you look at the technique, it's not quite like Bret Hart's. He doesn't have his hand out on that leg where he's pushing and getting that extra leverage. So it's like a version of the sharpshooter. Oh, Sister Abigail does that, win it. 2. And Robbo kicks out in 2. That kind of came out of nowhere. Was not expecting to see that so fast. Oh! Has the claw locked in. 1, 2, 3. And Bray Wyatt, in no uncertain terms, without a shadow of a doubt, pins Robbo for the world title. I bet you Robbo can't even believe it, but strong competitor shakes his hand, and that will be the last time for a while you see Robbo on the TSW brand. He will now make his way over to SmackDown. Well, guys, I appreciate everything. The support has been unbelievable. Remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification, don't miss any time we go live. The next show will be Wednesday Night Raw. I believe I said Monday Night Raw earlier. It's a habit, right? But it will be Wednesday Night Raw, and hopefully that'll be coming up in a few days. So for all of us here, to all of you out there, you guys stay safe, and we will catch all of you in the next one. Peace.